Hi everyone, it's the Digital Golf Doc, and I'm back with day 20 of our 30-day golf mobility challenge. The rules are the same. You give me less than 5 minutes of your day for 30 straight days, and I'll give you the best golf flexibility you've ever had. Let's go ahead and throw some time on the clock and get started. We need a nice wide open space, and today we're going to start down on one knee. We're going to stretch our hip flexor. What's important here is that we control our pelvis. So what I want you to do is feel like you tug on your abs a little bit, tilt your pelvis backwards. Once you have that tilt, you're going to maintain it and slide your hips forward to feel a stretch in the front of your hip flexor. Now, if you don't control your pelvis, what happens is you end up all the way out here not feeling any stretch because all you did was let your pelvis adjust for you instead of locking it in place and targeting that stretch across the front of the hip. And this is simply going to be a hold. We want a little bit of tension, but we don't want to feel like anything's trying to rip the muscle off our leg. So you find a good, comfortable amount of tension, and you're going to maintain that position for just about 10 more seconds here. Feel that hip flexor and quad lengthening. And once you're done, we will go ahead and switch legs. Control the pelvis first. Shift the hips forward, feel that stretch across the front of the hip. This time we're on the right hip for me. If you didn't start on the same side, that's just fine. You just continue as long as you get both sides and it won't be any problem. We're going to keep holding this for about another 15 seconds. Nice gentle stretch across the front of the hip. You might even feel it down the thigh, closer to the knee. And what we're going to do is switch back to the other leg. We're going to find that same stretch position. This time we're going to raise our arm on the same side that we have our knee bent. And while maintaining that pelvis position, we're going to lean back. It's going to intensify the stretch on the front of the hip. Lean back only as far as you can control. You don't want to lean so far back that you feel like you're going to fall over. Make sure you're controlling your breathing here. Each breath expands your rib cage. We're going to hold this for about 10 more seconds. Big exhale, and then we're going to go ahead, drop the knee back down, raise the other one up, and repeat the same on the other side. Again, control that pelvis, put some tension in your abs, arm on the same side as the up knee is in the air, and you are going to lean back. You might feel a little bit of quiver or shake in your abs just from holding yourself in this position. That's just fine, as long as you're not putting so much stress on yourself that you forget to breathe. And we're going to wait about 10 more seconds here, still plenty of time on the clock. Then we'll come back up. For our last position, we're going to switch back to the other side that we started on. We're going to put some tension in the abs, tilt the pelvis. This time we're going to raise the arm on the side of the down knee. Lean back just enough to feel a stretch. And then we're going to add a side shift as well. Now, not only should you feel that tension through the front of your hip, down in your quad, you should also feel it lengthening through the side of your body. And make sure you can breathe. We're going to hold this one for about another 15 seconds, letting that hip flexor, oblique, abdominal complex really lengthen on the front side of the body. We can drop that arm down. We'll switch legs. Control the pelvis first. Shift the hips forward. Raise the hand on the same side as the down knee up in the air. You can add a slight lean back, and then we're going to reach over to the side, feeling the length and tension spread throughout the front of the hip, the side of the obliques, and we're going to maintain this position for about another 20 seconds. Take a few deep breaths here. Drop the arm down, come out of that stretch, And now, that's our finish for today. Again, we're keeping this under 5 minutes to make sure you can improve your mobility quickly and efficiently. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on day 21 of the 30-day Golf Mobility Challenge.